Hey, what's good, family? What's good, family? This is your boy, Cameau, Pastor Cameau. This is a real word. I'm with my boy.
What's up, y'all? This is Rickard. I welcome you to the 30th episode of the second season of The Real Word. We have a familiar face on my man, 100 grand, A1 since day one. Introduce yourself, brother.
My name is Fredens, Villiere.
Shout out to Fredens for coming through one time. For the second time, you already know. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting The Real Word show. Shout out to all the people that have been watching on Facebook, all the people that have been watching on YouTube, and all the people that's watching it on cable TV every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Central Time. Shout out to everybody that's just been supporting the movement. What you think about it, Sanders?
I think it's beautiful. We just stay consistent and staying persistent. That's all that matters at the end of the day and everything like that.
And shout out to the haters, because, you know, somebody been reporting us because they hating on our shine, but, you know, if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. So shout out to the haters who's been hating on us, you know. So I thank you guys for hating on us, because you helping us to become better. You helping us to continue the movement and do what we got to do. So shout out to you, the haters.
Definitely. So before we begin, let's get right into the nitty gritty and everything like that. I wanted to basically ask, how do you feel about the Trump press conference, if you saw it today and everything like that? You didn't see it?
I didn't even see. Oh, I know he had a press conference with Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
He was basically saying that, like, he feels that the Russians did not play any part in the election, and that he felt that Vladimir Putin was telling the truth. So do you guys think he was telling the truth, or you think he was lying?
Man, I think that's Trump's. I feel like I feel like Trump and Vladimir Putin. I feel like they're, what's that word I want to say?
They're in bed together?
I feel like they're in bed together. I feel like they cahoots each other. I feel like there may be something that Vladimir Putin may have on Trump. That's what I feel. I feel that way. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he basically put America under the bus. He put the intelligence community under the bus. He put the FBI under the bus. He put Vladimir Putin first before America. It is what it is. You guys voted for him. I didn't. I voted for Bernie, so it is what it is.
So what about a lot of people saying that Haitians mostly voted for Haitians mostly
voted for Trump
because they said that they're not like the fact that basically
how
the Clintons violated Haiti and how they violated us and everything else. So they were saying basically that they would rather pick the lesser of two evils at the time, because I guess they did not think that Trump was going to be this bad. So what do you guys think?
I kind of figured that Trump was going to be this bad. The thing is that he told you what he was going to do. What he said he was going to do, he did it, and you gotta respect that. I'm not saying respect in regards to what he represents, but it's another how you may say, it's another game changer in politics now. Like, you got to be honest. What you say you're going to do, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what fuels his base. And as a result, you have a lot of white supremacists who are coming out, you know, supporting racism. You know what I'm saying? You have people who also supports pedophiles and everything like that, the pedophile movement. So I feel like right now...
Speaking of the pedophile movements, like, there's a whole new thing about that where the pedophilia people are trying to associate themselves with the LGBT community.
It's called North American Grown Men Loves Young Boys Association.
That's the craziest thing.
Yeah,
and they're rebranding it as minor attracted person.
Yeah,
a person that's attracted to
this ain't nothing new. If you get a chance, check out Chicken Hawk. Basically, an older white man. He goes to elementary schools. He goes to high schools and check young boys out.
Wow.
Yeah, real talk. It's not no lie and everything like that. And basically, he talked about, you know, they defended Sandusky. You know what Sandusky was?
Sandusky's the one from Penn State.
Penn State was messing with, you know, they defended that and everything like that. You know, why is it normal to like young boys and everything like that? They defended all that stuff. This ain't no joke.
So, given all these things that is occurring, do you feel that this is a sign of things to come? As in, like, do you feel like it's a sign of the end times?
Yes, facts. We are in the end times.
If you look at Revelation, everything that's happening right now, It's in black and white.
That's a fact.
Everything.
So do you think we're getting closer to the rapture?
We're getting closer to the coming of Jesus Christ, definitely. That's why we have work to do in regards to what we need to do. You know, we need to really, really live the word of the Lord. We need to really proclaim the gospel. We need to really be out in the community and be vocal and let people know, listen, it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Supporting grown men with young boys is wrong. Supporting racism is wrong. Supporting sexism is wrong. Supporting classism is wrong. We got to be vocal more than ever.
So what can we do besides speak? Because talking is one thing, but what can we actually do?
We have to also get candidates who will speak in our behalf. You see what I'm saying? We need to do that. Get our money up. You see what I'm saying? Get our economics up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we need to basically do and everything like that.
I feel like we gotta be more proactive. Like as far as like actually just talking about it, there's a lot of stuff that instead of just talking about it, we actually have to go out and do it.
I agree.
Because at the end of the day, we could speak and speak and speak and have ideas.
No, I agree. I think that's why we need to really have we have to have people politicians who will speak on our behalf. You know what I'm saying? Getting involved with Congress and everything like that. Getting involved in the town hall and everything like that. Also to being a driving force in your community and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So social media has a platform.
Social media has given us a
platform, exactly.
Yeah.
So we need to really, really be about, just talking against it. I remember this past Sabbath I was preaching, and man, I'm telling you, just talking against white supremacy and racism is unacceptable. Trumpism is unacceptable. So, we have to speak loud and clear and everything like that.
But honestly speaking, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like Trump needed to happen to America.
That's a fact. I agree. To show America for who it really is. I agree.
There's a lot of closet racists.
That's a fact.
A lot of
But
closet
America was built on white supremacy.
Exactly.
America was built on slavery. There's no denying that.
But they were trying to say like all of that was done with. You feel me?
Nah.
Black people saying slavery still modulate slavery. Nah, you bugging. You don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, that's a lie.
Now we actually seeing it for what it is.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
So basically, you're saying that all this was covered because Obama was in office.
That's true.
What it exposed itself to. The thing is that when Obama was president, we see a lot of young black men dying in his administration than previous administration and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So we seen that. That was basically like a startup and everything like that.
So they saying basically white supremacy is something that won't go away for a long time. I was listening to Vlad TV, shout out to Vlad TV and shout out to DL Hughley. DL Hughley was like, even if you look around the world right now, look at what's on our dollar. They said that how they wanted to put Harriet Tubman in the front and keep the same, I think Jefferson in the back of the $20 bill, and they said
crazy.
that you're going to put the slave and the slave master on the same bill. Like, how does that make sense? Then they said, just look at our schools, who they named after. Look at the streets, who are they named after. Look at the bridges, who are they named after. So you're going to change the name of all those things in all those places? And he was like, even if you go down south, the Confederates technically lost.
No, they lost, period.
They lost.
They did not win at all.
But they still have statues
Still have flags.
erected in their honor. Like, who gives, and D.L. Hughley was basically saying, who gives the loser a trophy? Only in America people do things of that nature.
That's real.
That's true.
So why you guys think that is, though?
Well, like I said, I don't think in regards to whites being the majority, I feel like the reason why a lot of whites are going crazy or going nuts is because they are no longer going to be the majority anymore. And that's pretty much just what it is and everything like that.
So what about the people that said that, because recently it was a minister, as a matter of fact, he said that the reason for white supremacy right now being such an issue is because Barack Obama won the presidency, and then he caused it, in a sense, where like he caused
How did he cause it though?
They're saying basically he caused it because he made, I guess, the alt-right people, I guess because there was a black man in the White House,
He
it
got
increased.
the right people mad.
Yeah,
Pretty
basically,
much.
yeah. Because there was a black man in the White House, he increased the white pride. Well, like, okay, and like they said, they want to make the White House white again.
And if you look, there's a lot of stuff that the Trump administration is doing. It's not doing anything but just reversing back
Exactly.
what the Obama administration did, as far as healthcare and a lot of other things.
Yeah.
You know?
They said basically that Obama is who America strives to be, the well-educated person that is got great etiquette, that speaks to people correctly and treats people good, but then Trump is who America really is, which is a bigot and a racist and that look down upon people. And they said that majority of America is
Like Trump.
is controlled by people like Trump, and that people that doesn't really have even degrees close to what Obama had, but those are the people that mostly vote. And they said that within the last 7 years during the presidency of Barack Obama, they installed new voting laws to make it even harder
It's a fact.
to vote.
Yeah.
Because they felt like, how did this guy win? Not only once but twice. So they had to put certain things into play so that
from happening again.
exactly.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
But the thing is, I heard in recent studies that Obama's one of the best presidents we ever had in our lifetime, which is beautiful.
Yeah, he had the highest approval rating. Shout out to Eric Jean-Baptiste, I see you. Eric Hervé Jean-Baptiste. He's always on the check-in all the time. Shout out to you.
That's a fact.
So, yeah, they said that him and Bill Clinton had the highest approval rating in the recent decade.
Yeah, but the difference is that he didn't get caught up in no scandal, so which is beautiful.
Yeah, that's great, because,
You know what I'm
he stayed out
saying?
of the trouble.
That's a fact. Michelle definitely held it down and everything like that.
But a lot of people said that he had to be damn near perfect because there was so much eyes watching him. He didn't have the opportunity to slip up.
If that man did anything as far as sneezed and wiped his nose,
That's a fact.
it would have been in the news media.
Yeah.
And look at Trump. He's doing all this crazy.
It's a lot of white privilege.
And what is he getting for it? It's like he's getting applauded.
He's getting
for
awarded.
the, you know, for the stuff that he's doing that he ain't supposed to be doing.
That's a fact.
But it seemed like this is what they wanted.
Okay.
Basically, someone said before that blacks have nobody to complain to. And Dale Hughley was saying that he wanted black men and women classified the same as endangered species in the sense that you can't kill the females, you can't kill the children, you can't kill a certain amount per year, and that you gotta protect them. And if you kill them, then there's a huge penalty. He said, because he said the first thing they go back to is black on black crime. But the difference is if I kill you and you're a black man, I go to jail. But if you're a cop or someone else, well, you get that privilege.
The thing is, they've been trying to control the black population.
It's a fact.
Hence why they put all the black men in jail.
Yeah.
And the ones that's not in jail, they poison a lot. I'm not gonna say a lot of the females' mind with this whole thing, because there's a lot of people like the whole child support thing. I get it. It's implemented and it's supposed to work if you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You feel me? But if you're doing your job as a man, you should not be put on child support if you're taking care of your child. And
Yeah,
I
of
feel
course.
like that's implemented to break the black family home.
Yeah, because that's the structure.
But in another limelight too, I want to give a shout out to, there was a recent study in regards to a lot of black men are excelling in school. A lot of black men are getting professional jobs. A lot of them is on the rise.
They said ever since Obama was president, a lot of black people went back to school. And
Yeah, it's
started
beautiful.
doing
It's
good.
beautiful. They've been on their timing. So definitely we just need to keep that up. You know what I'm saying? That's why, we have to continue to be role models, you know what I'm saying? And do that, which is beautiful.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think legalization of marijuana is a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing.
Because
I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. It's a bad thing in regards to that, the same way, how, when crack came out and everything like that, and this opioid situation, it's all a race thing. You understand what I'm saying? But I think it's a good thing in regards to, like, to promote business and everything like that. And people can be entrepreneurs and everything. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's a great thing and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good thing, right? But I feel like if they're gonna legalize it, then they gotta go back and release all of these people.
They got to.
That got arrested and that who's still in jail till today.
about marijuana, right?
Yeah, facts.
For drug charges back in
That's a
the
fact.
80s.
It's all a
It's a business.
it's a business. It's all a race thing. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If the crack situation was where white people suffered from it, they would have classified it as basically, you know what I'm saying? It's a fact. They classify it as, you know what? They need doctors, blah blah blah, all that. it's a double hypocrisy and everything like that. That's pretty much just what it is and everything.
Right now, the headline on Yahoo News is disgraceful. Trump widely blasted for treason summit. So they call it a treason basically because they're saying that Vladimir Putin is the enemy of the United States and Trump is meeting him like their best friend.
That's facts.
Well, he is. He is because
He's his friend, right?
He is the enemy because if you go back in history and you look at the history of Russia and America, they're not allies.
No, they had the Cold War for a while.
Exactly.
No, they were allies. World War II, they were allies.
Yeah, but
No, but after I don't know, but after the Korea, yeah, they've been go back and forth. That's a fact.
They're not allies. They
Facts.
don't deal with each other.
Facts.
And a lot of countries don't deal with Russia for specific reasons. So this guy goes to every summit, every conference. The only thing he's bringing up is, yo, we should be in Russia. Russia should be here. Russia should be there.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
you know,
he's saying that Russia should join the what was it, G8 now? It's because G7, he wants to be G8.
Wow.
it's crazy, man.
So what y'all think about the owner of Amazon? They say he just broke $150 billion on one day today.
I think that's amazing.
He has $55 billion more than Bill Gates.
I think that's amazing.
'Cause I know Bill Gates was the number one richest guy for a long time.
I think that's amazing. He is truly a great entrepreneur. He's a man of vision. He is teaching a lot of our young people to go and get it. If you want to make your dream possible, go and get it. So I support exactly what he's doing 100%. I love what he's doing, and he's inspiring me as well too. So go and get it, guys. You wanna be something great. Go and get it. Because I think he started it in his garage, right?
Yeah, a lot of them did.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all about staying consistent, you know.
Yeah, they said this year alone he made $52 billion.
That's amazing.
And the year not even done yet.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
He made $52 billion.
He gonna make like
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So imagine how much he makes per day. It gotta be at least 60, 100 million a day.
That's amazing. just donate to the real word.
The one thing I like about the millionaires of the generations, they're not selfish. Like they have that life pledge where they have pledged to give the whole amount of money that they made in their lives, or at least half, to charity once their life is up. There's a lot of billionaires that did that. Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos.
Rest in peace to my man, Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs and that other guy, Warren Buffett. So it's a lot.
No, Warren Buffett is an amazing human being in regards to telling people, listen, there has to be a gap where it can't just be rich and poor. People have to get it as well too. So he is phenomenal and everything. He's a phenomenal human being, and he's very modest and everything like that. He's he's too humble.
Yeah.
Very humble.
So like they're able to make the world a better place, basically.
Facts.
And I think that's a good thing.
That's a fact.
Positive thing. I can't hate on any man that's making money because you don't know the things that they did to like get to where they had to be and to sacrifice. Even us right now, we're doing something small compared to the things that these people are doing, but to somebody, the things that we're doing is big, There's a lot of people. Shout to all the people that we grew up with, that we went to school with, that just sees what we're doing and that gives us warm words of encouragement, because sometimes we want to give up. Like sometimes things get hard, but then just that extra push sometimes it helps us to just get over a couple humps in life. Sometimes you're gonna have good days, sometimes you're gonna have bad days, but we think all the positive people that gives us love and support. Speaking about a Billy, Kylie Jenner, she's 100 million away from being a billionaire at 22, right? The youngest billionaire ever. Like she's about to beat the Facebook guy's record. Like he had the record as the youngest billionaire in history.
That is crazy.
That's amazing.
I didn't even know Kylie Jenner level was that high.
I think that's amazing. I mean, young, getting it, entrepreneur, determined, not showing her body parts. I think it's a beautiful situation.
Shout out to Lovnika, Jean, for watching.
Not trying to take shots, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Not trying to take booty shots or
Not
lip
trying to
shots.
take no shots, nothing like that. Young, getting it.
Because I know somebody who's related to her who takes all type of shots, and she's naked all the time.
Facts, grinding. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I respect that. And there's a lot of women entrepreneurs out here who's getting it, young, making money. You know what I'm saying?
Doing it the right way.
Doing it the right way, doing it legal, you know what I'm saying, giving back to the community, You know what I'm saying? I think that's a beautiful thing. We need that. We need more entrepreneurs. We need more innovators. We need more thinkers. We need more thinkers because it's real out here. People don't think, especially with Trump. You know what I'm saying? We need more people to be creative. We need more Albert Einsteins. We need more. We just need. We have great artists. We have great rappers. We just need intelligent. You know, this is the age. You know, we have a lot of talented people, so we need more of that than the negativity. So I'm with that all day.
Yeah. Shout out to Madam C.J. Walker, first black millionaire.
Facts.
Shout out to Oprah Winfrey, first female black billionaire. Shout out to all the women or women of color and men of color
That's a
and
fact.
all people. You know, as long as your heart is good and your heart's in the right place and you're doing something positive for your fellow man, my hats off to you. Shout out to you.
So I want to basically look at other trending topics as well too.
Well, what y'all think about that runway model? There was a runway model that walked down the aisle, walked down the runway while breastfeeding her baby. What y'all think about that?
I think that's amazing. I don't see what's the problem with that. I think she's promoting motherhood. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but some people might say that it's still a little bit too much. What do you think, Fredens?
Nah, man, it's just a mother. I can't knock her.
I feel like at the runway is probably not the time and place for it because you at work. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, she's not doing anything wrong, but at that particular place and at that particular time, I don't feel like maybe she's trying to take a stand for it. Maybe that's why she did it because a lot of time when people see a female breastfeeding a child, it's a problem to them.
Yeah.
They look at that. What are you doing? Why is your breast out? Versus if they see a half naked woman walking down the street, they like, oh wow, that's nice. You feel me? That's appealing to them.
Yeah.
But if that's what she was trying to do, then I agree 100% because there needs some light into that to show what he said about motherhood and showing support for it. But if that's not what she was doing, then I feel like maybe it was the wrong place and time for it.
Somebody was telling me that you could look at it similar to Adam and Eve. So like he was saying basically when he was a kid, him and his siblings and cousins used to do like silly stuff. You know, like play with themselves and like play around. But then at that time they had their innocence, so they were blind to what they were doing. But as they got older, then it's like they awoke and it was like, oh my God, I'm naked, like almost like the Adam and Eve situation. So I think it depends on the scope of how you're looking at it. If you're looking at it from a pure point of view, like how you guys see it, like all right, she's breastfeeding, but then you can look at it like, yeah, she's at work, like that's unprofessional. And then you can say, oh, is she really taking a political stance or a stance for motherhood? So it depends on who's looking at it. And it could be like the perverse, like the pedophile people. They're probably like, oh yeah, it depends on who's looking. Sanders, had you had a topic that you wanted to discuss?
I was basically talk about this. I wanted to get back in regards to I don't know if you guys know about this, but with the Eric Garner situation, it says that the NYPD says they will move ahead with disciplinary action towards the cop who killed Eric Garner. I think that's phenomenal news and everything like that. If you guys heard about that.
It took long enough, I feel like.
Yeah, it did.
You also heard about how they're trying to reopen the Emmett Till case to go over.
Why would they do that if the situation in regards to that's so far along? Like, who's gonna get
exactly. This is
yeah.
Let's say they open this case up.
Okay.
Right. And they found whoever to be guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna be guilty? Because I heard that the lady. Did she die? Did she confess on her deathbed?
Yeah,
that she lied?
she confessed that she lied. Yeah,
And a deadbed, right?
Yeah, that she did it, right?
but everybody knew she was lying.
But
It just they just didn't
in
care.
the age and time that they was living in, that's what they didn't care about that. But let's say they go ahead and they find her guilty, like who gets reprimanded?
Exactly.
Does his family get something from that?
Exactly.
Or,
Or money. I mean, but it has to be more than just money. To be honest with you.
But I feel like we're living in a social climate where it's very, very sensitive. Like, I'll give you an example. The Papa John's guy, he claims that he was blackmailed, but he was on the phone with somebody and he used the N-word. He said that the KFC guy used to call people the N-word, and then what happened? He lost everything basically. Like,
Same goes in.
yeah. So basically, like, the NFL pulled out the irony, because you know the NFL don't really care about black people. And then he lost his job as CEO, and they're gonna take him off the pizza boxes. They took him off the commercials, and now they kicked him out the whole building of the company that he started.
It's crazy in America.
Like, hold this L, bro.
Yeah, but this is the funny thing in America. Like, you could literally build something from scratch, and then after you built it, you just lose it.
Yeah, by the things that you say, by the things that you do, you know what I'm saying?
But they said that's why it's very important, especially me and you guys, and we gonna say this on air. We public figures, right? So we gotta watch what we do, because if I go out and I do something crazy, or I violate somebody, or Sanders go out and violate somebody, or Sanders caught on tape like doing some wild stuff, it'll come back, and all the things that we work hard to work for, like, you know, it could go down the drain in an instance. What you think, Sanders?
I mean, you got to give me an example. Like,
okay, like say for example, if they catch you, let's say they catch you beating off in front of a lady, in front of an old lady, and they catch you on camera.
That's something that could not happen.
Yeah, but let's say
you know what I'm saying? That couldn't happen.
An example, bro.
It could not happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
So like they catch you on camera doing that. So like we would. They're like these guys supposed to be preachers, this guy's supposed to be pastors. This guy over here beating off in
that's why I vouch for marriage, bro. It is what it is. You know, you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? Of course, definitely.
We got a comment. I can't even pronounce his first name.
She said hello.
Pashuta Surrogate.
Yeah, salute to you, my sister.
P-Shonette Surgeon, shout out to you.
Appreciate you, my sister.
Lavancina Jean said, I applaud Kylie for her accomplishments, no doubt. She worked hard, but I cannot put her in the category of self-made billionaire. She was already born into a brand.
That's a fact.
She was born into a brand, but she ventured out and created her own brand. So she did good. Like, I'll give you an example of a failure. Her brother, he was lazy. They called him fat. They called him a loser, and he fell into the reality that was implemented on him by other people. And he was like, "All right, you calling me a fat loser? I'm gonna be the fat loser in the family." The other ones was like, "Nah, one's a model, one's a porn star, the other one's is a makeup mogul." So you know,
what's a porn star?
It's someone that has a sex tape.
Oh, Kim K. Yeah, facts. Facts.
She got a tape out, man.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so shout out to her, man. So that's what I'm saying. In America, you gotta watch what you say and what you do, because people quick to flip things on you, and people will go based on emotion sometimes and not based on logic a lot of the times. Like a comment I made today, like they'll say that Caitlyn Jenner is beautiful, but then say Michelle Obama is ugly. And they call her.
They're bugging.
You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes it depends on who's saying it too. And
I have to ask you a quick question. How you feel about Charlamagne's situation?
Explain Charlamagne's situation.
They said that he came at a woman inappropriately. I don't think he did it.
What did he do?
That he came at a woman inappropriately. That I think maybe raped her or something like that. Yeah, that's what they said. But Angela Rye just defended him and everything like that.
They said that Charlamagne raped somebody?
Yeah, they did. I'll look at it right now. It's right now. It's yeah. Charlamagne.
I mean, I think Charlamagne being a conscious brother, I don't think he did that. But I think
it says yeah. Angela Rye defends brother Charlamagne, the guy after rape accusations. So 225. It says Charlamagne admitted giving a woman a Spanish fly. I don't know what a Spanish fly is.
A Spanish fly is a pill that make you horny, right?
And having sex while she wasn't coherent. Yo, listen, these girls need to stop. Listen, let me tell you something. Look, there's situations. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Listen, don't get me wrong. Listen. There's situations in regards to.
Oh, they said in 2015.
No, let's keep it real. The thing is that I'm gonna be honest with you. We gotta be very.
And they said that the case will not be reopened.
No, we gotta be very. Cause the thing is that they also did something. They also lied on Jamie Foxx too.
So will not.
They lied on Jamie Foxx, and they also lied on Morgan Freeman as well.
They said that Jamie Foxx slapped a woman with his penis. But it was like, how could she get that close for him to slap her with it in the first place? Like, it doesn't make sense.
This is what I want to say. Because the thing is that there's an allegation in regards to, because my cousin got killed about like a year and a half ago in Juve, and they said that a guy was trying to come at her, and she said no, but that was not the case at all. You see what I'm saying? So I'm a big, I respect women and everything. I respect my queens. If a woman tells you no, no, I understand that 100%. You feel me? And a man should never put himself in a situation to rape a woman or make a woman feel uncomfortable in any way, even though he has position of power. I'm with that 100%. You see what I'm saying? So all those who from the guys who've been doing that, who lost their jobs, I understand that. Now, my problem is this: the girls who exaggerate and lie, they should be held accountable for that. For example, there was a woman, she had on a football player.
Yeah, on the two football players.
Yeah, two football players talking about how they raped her, they never raped her and everything like that.
And they went to jail, they lost their scholarship,
exactly.
out of school.
She should, a person who does stuff like that should be able to get jail time. So
that's criminal.
That's criminal, you see what I'm saying? So regards to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are against men raping women, we're against men violating women, especially if you have positions of power. With that being said, also too, we're also against women lying, bro. Stop lying. If you asked to the guy, you asked to the guy, like, come on. If you was thoughting, you was thoughting. Like, don't lie and say, well, he did this and he did that when you did what you had to do. Cause nobody fell and tripped on you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
But the thing is, majority of these cases, it's nothing recent. It's not like they talking about last week where they could prove it.
But what? Yeah.
They bringing stuff from like 2-3 years ago.
Or 10 years ago.
Exactly. So how can you prove that as a man? Like, yo, I did not touch this woman. I did not do this. Like, science cannot prove that.
Listen. If a man comes at you, say it right then and there. Tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody.
Go to the police.
Go to the police. You know what I'm saying?
Your friend is not gonna help.
Exactly. Go to the police. Be like, yo, he touched me inappropriate. That's it. Like, don't wait like 10, 15 years and stuff like that. I'm just saying.
So here's the details of the Charlemagne case. They said Charlemagne recently made news for all the wrong reasons from a case from 2001 that resurfaced. The accuser was reportedly looking for closure, even though Charlemagne was let off the hook due to no significant evidence and a DNA test proving that he never came in contact with the woman.
Wow.
So there's no evidence, and he never
came in contact with the woman.
So now let's just say
she's clout chasing, because we in the era of clout chasing.
That's a fact.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
DJ Academy,
and he's at his highest peak right now.
2001, bro.
Charlemagne, like he's doing his thing right now.
That's a fact.
We're in 2018.
Yeah.
This is 17 years ago.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I stay away from these birds, man. Real talk.
LeBron wasn't even in the league yet.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's how far they going back, like, but.
Yeah, man. But and also, like I said, going back to what I said, I want to just be clear. So don't want nobody to, God bless you. So nobody want to twist my words. We do not accept men of power abusing women. If a woman says no, back off from her. If she's not interested, back away from her. You know what I'm saying? Because my man, I have friends who have wives. I have friends who have daughters. I have a mom. I wouldn't want no man to come at my mom inappropriately and everything like that, because I would kill the person. You know what I'm saying? Just to be honest with you. But with that being said, forget about the but. With that being said, also too, sisters, man, don't lie on a man. If he didn't touch you, he didn't touch you. Don't lie and make false fabrication sounding like Ace of Fables. I'm just saying, that's all that it is.
So they said that besides the girl who was at the party that Charlemagne threw, they said that he was on a podcast called Brilliant Idiots where he recounts giving a woman Spanish fly and having sex with her while she was wasted.
It's crazy.
He also insists that the sex was consensual, though he admits that his partner does not remember the encounter and wasn't coherent at the time. So Charlemagne need to watch his mouth before he get caught up in that Me Too thing.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Don't put yourself in the situations and everything like that.
Because right now, it's just you putting out these stories right now.
That's a fact.
And they pulling up everything. They're building a case against that man right now.
That's exactly what it's saying right now. feel me? Because that's exactly what they doing. He's been making the news for all the wrong reasons. Once you hear that, bro, you know you know it's coming.
And once you have one come out,
That's it.
two come out, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's like a domino effect, bro. Once one piece fall, a whole box follows.
It's a fact.
It follows. Look at Bill Cosby. Look at Bill Cosby, bro.
That's crazy. And I heard his wife was leaving him too.
Bill Cosby?
Yeah.
They saying that she's divorcing him so that she could protect the money because it's gonna be a lot of lawsuits coming in,
Oh yeah.
and they're gonna try to take the money. So it's better if she divorce him now and just take the money and hide it.
Wow.
Well,
So she don't really want to do it, but it's just a political move.
business-wise, smart. Smart.
That's crazy, man. You ever go out stay with your wife? Don't mess with none of these birds, man. Because they'll get you caught up in everything like that, period, man.
Facts.
That's what it is. My man Denzel, Equalizer 2 is coming out.
Or I feel like Denzel too old to be doing action movies.
I
man.
think I feel Denzel is phenomenal. Denzel's a great actor.
He's a great actor,
You know what I'm saying? He's been killing it.
and he's always been clean. Like he never got caught in any.
That's a fact.
that I know of.
That's a fact.
Once he stay in shape, I feel
Yeah, he's a
like
great actor. He's a legend. He's a legend.
He was fat in that lawyer movie though.
What movie's that?
Esquire, John Esquire, I think.
Oh yeah.
See how
How was it? Was it a good movie?
It was alright. I mean, I saw the first half on the plane, but I didn't see the second.
Did you
half.
did you see the first Equalizer? That movie was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was
But
good.
you know, actors dropping and add on pounds like crazy whenever they please.
That's
Yeah,
a fact.
Of course,
Getting in
of course.
shape,
Yeah,
It's a fact.
Work for them. They got the special trainers.
It's a fact.
They got the dietitians. So they
Good,
can.
man. I feel
They
like
got
him
money
and
for
Will
that.
Smith is one of the
Facts.
best two actors, like black actors.
That's a fact.
Man, like,
So-
That is also too. Forrest Whitaker too is a great actor too.
he is.
So out of the two, Denzel Washington and Will Smith, who you think is better?
Man, I would say it's two different types.
Oh man, that's hard.
That's hard. It's hard because Denzel's been
Guys are funny. It's like saying Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. Who's better?
So guys, let us know. Who do you think is better, Will Smith or Denzel Washington? Or
And
Robert-
why?
And why?
Why?
And between Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, who's the best to you and why?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like me personally, I can't pick, bro.
I love both of them.
That's
And,
what I'm
and,
saying.
and also too, I love watching my man Will Smith on the gram. He's
Hilarious.
killing the gram right now.
So much.
He's practical. He's relatable. He's inspirational. He's down to earth. He shows you, listen, you can still be rich and still have a good heart and give back to the people. Telling you, man. He's mad, chilling, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? He's always ripping it. He can rap. I just played his latest rap the other day. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how, you know, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So recently they said a teen was sexually assaulted in a juvenile facility. It said a 15-year-old girl was sexually assaulted in front of police and staff, and they just laughed. They said Antonio Treville Davis stood by the cell doorway and laughed as a group of delinquent teens sexually assaulted a 15-year-old boy. Sorry, a boy, not a girl, who just moments before was sitting on a couch watching TV. Davis is not a minor sent to live at Walton Academy for a change. So what you guys think about that? Like, the boy got sexually assaulted by other boys, I guess.
It's unacceptable. They should have been doing their
And
jobs.
they just watched.
Yeah, unacceptable. They should get fired.
But they said he was sodomized.
They should get them. They should get the people fired for
Um,
watching that, or even possible jail time.
They said that Davis, 27, watched a few feet away, egging on a group of 4 teenagers as they sodomized a 15-year-old boy with a travel-sized shampoo bottle. So he put a shampoo bottle in his booty.
It's crazy.
So now he's facing criminal charges. I mean, that's wild. I mean, both of them are wild. I think the kids who did that to him are sick in the head,
It's a fact.
and they done traumatized this kid probably for the rest of his life. Yeah, and I feel like the staffer that was laughing, he's sick too, and he doesn't even need to be working.
That's the guy that was laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sick, man. Throw him in jail, man, so he can see what it feels like.
That's a fact.
Throw him in jail, man. Like, real talk.
That's a
Like,
fact.
there's certain crimes that people do, man. I feel like the only punishment,
And this the 4
That's
boys
worth
right
it.
here.
like the only punishment that's worth it is having the same thing done to them, so they could see
That's a
how
fact.
that man felt when he like. Come on, man.
So do you guys support an eye for an eye type of justice?
Not for everything, but I feel like certain crimes that you do, the only way that you're going to understand the aspect or of what it is that you let happen as if the same thing were to happen to you.
Come on now.
Like what?
Like
Rape little kids?
Like
Well,
that,
like,
you see? Like,
okay, so what about murder?
Murder, when it comes to murder, it's different because murder could happen in any form.
That's a fact.
Perfect example. Look at the murder of the 15-year-old kid that died in the Bronx, right?
Yeah.
They killed him because they said that he recorded a video.
That was dumb.
Of a girl, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is.
But they said that it was a case of mistaken identity.
Yeah, but
there was a reason for him to die like that.
But hold on, but what I'm saying
I'm
is
sorry,
somebody still recorded that video.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But my point is nobody forced that girl to record the video. You get what I'm saying? She wasn't forcibly.
She did it.
She willingly
did it.
recorded that video.
A video of her doing what? Having sex?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
for
didn't
that,
know that.
Yeah, and for that young kid to die because of that, that's
She was one of the guys that killed the
either
boys.
related to them, like
Brother,
one of the family
boyfriend,
member.
or boyfriend?
No, family member.
Okay.
So they seen the video now. They like, oh, and I guess they approached her about it, and she like, oh no, I don't know about this. He just released it. Made it seem like he forced her and all of that.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now they want somebody's head because that's my little sister. You got on video and you released the video online. So everybody, like my whole family, you put my whole family to shame right now. So I want your head, but this is the thing now. Now they killed this kid, not knowing that their sister was doing that. Probably asked for the video.
I know.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So now he's dead. So now in that aspect, who's right? You get what I'm saying? Because now they looking like they protecting their sister's honor because their sister told them like this dude violated me.
Did she say that?
Bro, that's what she's saying. That's
Oh, she should get jail time for that.
like she was like
Lying.
From what I'm hearing, like she was saying like they forced her to make the video, like she wasn't with the video and all of that.
That's crazy.
So
Wait, they chopped him up? Because I heard they said they hiked him with.
They stabbed him and they put a knife in his neck.
They killed him, bro.
Oh, they showed it all on video?
Yeah.
See the video, like the dude was like after they dragged him out the corner store, like minutes later you see him coming back like covered in blood, like they stabbed him up.
Wow.
Stabbed him up.
But
So-
they said that he walked to the hospital. He died in front of the hospital.
No. He died for the like 2 blocks away from the bodega.
Like he walked away after they stabbed him. Like he,
But they said that the people in the bodega just stood around.
No,
and
they
did
tried to
nothing.
help him.
No, they didn't.
They did. Go to the video. No, they don't. They showed. They listen, King. Listen.
There's like 3 videos.
At first, I can show you right now. You know what? No, I'm show you.
There's one where he went behind the counter and the dudes told him to get out.
1 second, real quick.
That's when they
Bodega.
And
Wait,
Show you, okay,
Wait,
bodega.
so why they dragged him? Why
That's
didn't
what
the
I'm
people in
saying.
the bodega just close the door and
But
call the police?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I'm saying they didn't help him. Because the kid, he went in the store
you.
before the other guys came in. He jumped over the counter and went behind the counter
Oh, to hide.
to hide.
Okay.
And you see the dude telling him like, get out type stuff. And afterwards you see all them dudes coming dragging from behind the counter. So the door wasn't locked, bro. It's a simple switch. You turn the key, you lock the door.
Yeah.
Like, if that was your son,
But
I'm
I'm-
pretty sure he would have saved him.
But I'm sure the bodega people got the chopper behind the counter. Because I remember when I was younger, I used to go into the bodega,
And they had the strap.
and then I was acting silly. I'd be like, yo, I'm going to rob y'all right now. And they're like, oh, you going to rob us? They would show me the picture.
Look at this. Look at this. They got it, bro.
And then he
And
just
none of them kids had guns on them. All of them had just had knives. Why they didn't shoot them? They just stabbed them up. If they had guns, bro, they wouldn't have stabbed. They would have shot them.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
It goes to show that none of them had guns.
Mm.
So in that aspect, I feel like he died. He died for no reason.
That's
When
crazy.
it comes to murder, the eye for the eye is kind of tricky.
Shout out to DJ. I see you just checked in.
I'm gonna find
They
it.
said that in certain countries, like if you steal, they chop your finger off. Even in America, if you kill people in this, like say for example, it's capital murder where you just kill someone in cold blood, then sometimes you get the death penalty. And so there are certain positions. I mean, there's certain punishments for certain circumstances.
Correct.
They said that the whole point of prison. They said that the prison system came from, I think, the Pilgrims or the Amish, where that prison was supposed to be for rehabilitation purposes,
No,
where to reform, and they'll put you in a room,
facts.
and then they'll give you a Bible for you to pray, and you're in the room by yourself, so you can reflect on what you did, and you pray, and you ask God for forgiveness, and then you come back out reformed,
Yeah, but you know,
supposedly.
to add to what you're saying, in Europe and other countries, a lot of prisons are closing down because of the mere factor that the crime is going down because they are helping the prisoners rehabilitate. What's the word called? Rehabilitate themselves, and also too. Prisons not like prisons in America. Like, they have like they can cook. You know what I'm saying? They can walk around freely and everything. So it's a beautiful situation for them.
Prison in America.
It's a business.
Slavery.
It's a slavery. It's a business.
It's slavery.
It's in the
Covered up.
Constitution. It's in the Constitution, basically. Because they said that when they repealed slavery, they only repealed slavery for the individual, not for the state. Meaning that you as an individual, you can't own a slave, but then the state can. So if you violate the laws of the country, then you could become a slave, and they could outsource your labor back to the personal person.
Exactly. Which is why so many people is investing their money into jail.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people doing that. Michael Jordan's one of them.
But they said that the Michael Jordan that owns the stock in the prison is not the same Michael Jordan that played basketball.
He's not really not.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
said they each got the same name.
Nah.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
research
believe
on
that?
that too.
I believe that.
Yeah, I believe it's not the same Michael
I
Jordan.
did my research.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
actually not him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I'll take that comment back.
They just got the same name.
Sorry,
Yeah,
T.
yeah, I looked that up too.
Yeah, man, because I heard that. I'm like, yo, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, because there is a man named Michael Jordan that owns stocks in prisons, but it's not
damn
the
people.
Michael Jordan. Yeah, it's not him.
I thought it was him, bro.
Nah, for a while, Negroes were saying that Michael Jordan owns prisons.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I was like, he's not making enough off these sneakers.
I'm like, yo, like $1.80 a pop, bro.
No, like 220 now.
220?
Yeah,
Oh,
220 for men's size.
That's crazy.
It's like 180 for like kid size.
That's
Yeah, like $1 for like little kids now.
I will show you. I don't wear Jordans no more. I gave them days up, man.
Yeah,
You know what
I got Jordans that I don't even wear because most of the time I'm dressed up like an old man, I
I mean?
guess.
Yeah, like, grown up attire.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
But that's the crazy thing about America in general. I heard in some countries that they give the inmates the key to their cell. They got cell phones.
Yeah,
they
facts.
just be chilling.
Facts,
They
yeah,
got
facts.
women that come see them.
Come
Facts.
and go as they please.
That's a fact.
Yeah. But it depends on how rich the country is, because there's jails that's very bad, like Africa, Haiti. Them jails you go days without eating, you in there, and you starve and you die in there. Especially like in Africa, places like that.
The country, people that's out of the jail is struggling too.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because the government is not at a stable position to like let the people maintain themselves.
Yeah.
So if they not at that position, then whoever it is that the government is in charge of, they screwed.
Everybody's suffering.
They screwed. You
I mean, that's why they say you stay out of trouble. But I know in Jamaica, some prisons is lit because Vibes Cartel drop a new song every year.
And he about to get out. Supposedly his appeal start this year. I heard that.
Word?
I read. I don't know if he's gonna get out, but I read an article that his appeal is starting this year.
Wow.
Free the world boss.
That's facts.
But I heard that he does voodoo and they found like a dead body chopped up in his refrigerator or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He's in that 666 too, bro.
He was facing a murder trial because they found body parts in his refrigerator.
Well, I heard they found a dead body buried under the house type stuff, but I never heard the voodoo.
He's on his time, and he's about putting that work too, bro.
Yeah, man. So. Magic School.
That's actually a song. Still got a song named Magic School.
Oh man.
That's what come out your school bus?
Type in voodoo. Let's see if it come up.
That's my joint, the Magic School Bus. That was my show back in the day.
Yeah, that's the show.
Oh, and shout out to Mr. Rogers too, man. Heard his documentary's coming out. He's definitely was a trailblazer back in the day and everything.
He's dead?
Yeah, he died. Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
He died?
Yeah, he died.
When he died?
Died about like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, they said black magic, witness
You know he
intimidation,
died?
conspiracy, and the
He
Vibes
died,
Cartel
bro.
trial.
He died. Yeah.
He died of cancer or he died of
Who?
Natural death?
Who's
Of
that?
natural death.
Let you know how he died. I'm Googling it right now.
Mr. Rogers? Shout out to Mr. Rogers.
That's a man right
But
there.
yeah, it said that police high command issued statement alleging black magic,
Mr.
witness
Rogers.
intimidation, and conspiracy, and the Vibes Cartel trial. Yeah, they said that he was doing magic, like
Mr.
that
Rogers.
praying to Saint and doing all this wild stuff.
That's crazy.
Oh, he also
He's doing rituals and all.
I'll let you know too. He was also a minister too. Just to let you know, he was a pastor too. Just to let you know.
Who?
Mr.
Minister
Rogers,
Rogers? Wow,
yes.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Man, Rondi was a bishop.
Yeah, he died from stomach cancer.
Who, Mr.
Mr.
Rogers?
yeah.
Oh. Yeah. This guy Mitt Romney was a bishop, and he's a millionaire too. Like, yo,
Yeah.
these Republicans, they be on it. They mix that religion and that money and that politics, and they get people to vote.
They just go wherever the money is, man.
Yeah, like everyone else, I guess.
That's what it is.
Yeah, man. So, guys, I guess we could do closing thoughts. What's your closing thought, Sanders? Come on.
My closing thought is I'm just waiting for us to become a non-for-profit. We almost on it, so I'm excited about that.
So what you think we're gonna do once we get that non-for-profit? Because you talk about this non-for-profit a lot. So tell the people what you feel to do once we get.
What I think the first thing that we would love to do is, you want me to say it?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Okay, so what we'd love to do is
Speak
we'd like
into
to have
existence,
a diaper tour. We're giving out 60,000 boxes of diapers and 10,000 baby formula. That's pretty much the first thing that we would love to do across the city first.
And how are we gonna do that? Like, we gonna have to hire a team and.
What we could basically do is, I'm speaking to a couple of OG Bloods and OG Crips that are really interested in participating, and I know a lot of OGs are really big on that in regards to giving back to the community. For those in the church who want to give back, when a participant can participate, so what we could do is, we could talk to the church and be like, listen, look, we got the 60,000 boxes of diapers, you have the 10,000 baby formula. We just want to ask you would like to participate and find a spot in the borough and just, you know what I'm saying, somebody will take it, the different sizes from size 1 to size 6, which will be 10,000 each and everything like that.
So what you saying, to set up an office and a church in each borough?
No, the thing is that in regards to like the day of the event, so basically what we're gonna basically do is this, right? So like once we have the first one, right?
Yeah.
We'll basically like have a video, but like we have 60,000 boxes, we'll talk to the church who wants to participate with us and everything like that, and they'll find like the spot, like a spot, you know, whether it be like a gym, whether it be whatever and everything like that, and it'll be like different groups of people who are like look out for the different sizes. So you may have 20 people looking for size 1 to 10,000. Size 2, size 3, size 4, size 5, size 6, and everything like that, and so forth and everything like that.
That's popping. So like have a gym and have them all stacked up.
Yeah, but yeah. So one size, so size 1 right here. So somebody will take a size 1, size 2, size 3, size 4, size 5, and size 6 and everything like that.
We should do it at the Barclays Center.
We could do that at Barclays Center, bro. We could do that at Barclays Center too. You know what I'm saying? So once we become non-for-profit, we could be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely want to do that. But
that would be big.
That would be crazy. It'll be a movie. That's a fact. That's a
we
fact.
We can even do that Canarsie.
That's a fact. We could do whatever. We could do whatever.
That's not a bad idea. If you speak to them, because we alumni from there.
Jamal says he's with it. Jamal says he's with it. He supports that 100%. So that right there, like I said, but first we gotta have the diapers first. Once we have the diapers first, we do the
place to put it first.
Of course.
It'll be a good look for everybody.
For everybody, we do the video first. You know what I'm saying? That we pay marketing people to put it out there. That joint will go viral. Do videos plus a live, bro. It's over.
It could even become like an annual thing.
That's a fact. Listen, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it every bar. Trust me, we're gonna make it happen.
And once it starts to get enough popularity, it don't even gotta be just the boroughs.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. My man's eyes is open. That's right.
We could go to shelters and.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Look at me. It's facts. And let them know that we have it and everything like that. So like we have it. Come through. Come get. And bro, they're gonna be coming, bro. They're gonna be coming like
People's in need of these stuff.
white rice and cake, bro.
People's in need of these stuff. That's a lot of kids.
And after the diapers, what are you trying to do after that?
That's one initiative that I would love to do. I love to also do an initiative in regards to because there's a lot of young men who don't have opportunities to get suits, and I would love to take guys, maybe like 5,000, 10,000 men or 30,000 men.
That's a lot of men.
Bro, I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Getting a lot of men and just getting them like 4 or 5 suits. I think that's what they need. You know what I'm saying? We need stuff like that. What do you have in mind too? I just gave you 2. Or 1.
I was thinking we could start off with something small, then work big. Something small as we could stand on a busy street and give out free water.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And prayer. So
that's beautiful.
So it's like we'll give you the water to cleanse you physically, and then we give you the prayer.
That's
to cleanse you
beautiful.
spiritually.
That's beautiful. Like I said, anything in regards to giving back, it doesn't matter. And I say this all the time because I had a conversation with somebody that said, you know what, we do things that are a little bit extravagant. It's not even about extravagance. It's about even helping one person. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or helping a person like who just lost their house, and we all come together and we pay for them to get a new house. You see what I'm saying? Any little thing, bro. Even giving them food to eat. That's always something. So that's what it's about.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about the act of love and giving back.
Yeah, but like I said before, like even though we're not doing huge things like global on a global scale, but we're doing big things for people that came from a small
That's a
town,
fact.
you know?
That's a fact.
From dudes that grew up in Canarsie or grew up in Crown Heights or grew up in
That's a
Flatbush,
fact.
and they doing things like that to inspire thousands.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
Right now we're inspiring thousands.
That's
One
facts.
day we're probably gonna touch millions.
That's a fact. Real soon.
Really.
Trust me. The subscribers are definitely going up.
What about you, Fredens? Closing thoughts? Or any words you want to share?
Or anything you have in mind that you would like to do?
I just tell y'all guys, just keep doing what y'all doing.
You too, my guy.
Because I gotta tell you from day one,
We appreciate you.
progress, bro. That's all you
Facts.
want. That's all you can ask for. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Both of y'all.
Alright,
Facts. You
so
too, my guy.
To close out for me, I just want to thank God for giving us the strength, giving us the persistence, giving us the ability, and giving us the anointing. Because I feel like there's an anointment upon us and upon everything that we're doing, upon our business and upon our show. Because what we're doing is unprecedented. There's no one else within the community that I know personally that's doing this to this extent. So shout out to God on that one. Shout out to all the viewers that's been watching. Shout out to all the subscribers, everybody on Facebook, everybody that's watching live, everybody that's watching on YouTube, everybody that's watching on TV. If you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, it's www.youtube.com/C for channel /The Real Word TV. Again, that's youtube.com/C for channel /The Real Word TV. Also, you catch us on television on the Brick Network every Thursday at 4 p.m. That's every Thursday at 4 p.m. If you want to donate to us, GoFundMe.com/The Real Word. That's GoFundMe.com/The Real Word. We thank you all for watching. We thank you all for keeping it real with us and supporting us and helping us to get this far. We're going to close out with a prayer. I want to pray.
Father God, we thank you for your grace, your love, and your mercy. Cover us with your bosom and your love. In Jesus' name we do pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, people. We see you next week. Same time, same place. Catch us Thursday live on television. Catch us recorded on Thursday and live on Mondays. All right, people. Love.